Hello, my name is Annalisa Hunter and I'm the pastor here at Suamico United Methodist Church. And today I'd like to talk about what is Holy Week. There are a number of elements to Holy Week, and this is a big church tradition. Now I know a bunch of us are skeptical about tradition these days. Tradition can be something that seems very irrelevant and out of date and old-fashioned, but tradition can also be a beautiful connection to the past and a beautiful ritual to help us continue to connect with God and with community. So today I would like to talk first about the first Sunday of Holy Week. Holy Week is the week before Easter, where we take time to remember what happened to Jesus that led to his death on a cross and his resurrection on Easter Sunday morning. So the first day of Holy Week is Sunday. It is often called Palm Sunday. Sometimes it's called Passion Sunday. Now, Passion Sunday does not mean this is some sort of rom-com situation. Passion Sunday is the passion of the Christ, which means it is what Jesus went through during Holy Week of his betrayal, his arrest, his trial, and his time on the cross leading to his death and his placement in a tomb. So this first Sunday, Palm Sunday, what most people know about is a bunch of kids at church waving palms. Why do we do this? We live in a place in northern Wisconsin. We don't have palm trees. This is not something that is part of our tradition and our culture. In the Holy Land, palms were the type of tree that they had in a lot of places. Now, there aren't a lot of trees there. It is a desert, arid environment. So it's not like they have oak and maple trees like we have around here. They also didn't have helium balloons. They also didn't have streamers. They didn't have Pinterest. So when people wanted to have a party and celebrate something really special going on, they grabbed palms off of the trees that they could wave as part of their celebration. Now, people heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem. These were people who had been living under the oppression of the Roman Empire. They had a terrible life. They were taxed heavily. They had limited freedoms. They did not have all the rights and privileges of Roman citizens. So they were hoping that Jesus was going to free them and give them a new future. They had hope. And so they heard he was coming to town. They were super excited. They wanted to celebrate. So they grabbed a bunch of palms and they lined the road and they waved their palms and they cried, Hosanna. Hosanna was a word that was a celebration word, but it was also a word of hope. And it was a little bit a word of protest. It was a word saying, Rome, you don't own us. You don't have complete control over our hearts and our minds and our lives. We have hope that God's going to come through just like he did in Egypt, and that God is going to offer us freedom. So Palm Sunday is a time to celebrate Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. And some churches then move into Passion Sunday to remember everything that Jesus went through in the week leading up to what we now call Easter Sunday. Come back for another video and we'll explain more about the next day with a church tradition during Holy Week, and that would be Maundy, Thursday. We'll see you next time.